the whole clinical part of this that sets everything up is going through and talking about the four horsemen of diseases.
We get into those.
Yeah. And
Well, I like one of the things I like that he did, and I got this from it wasn't, maybe it was like, yeah, it might have been Rogan, whatever. We're talking about medicine 2.0 and medicine 3.0.
yes.
Where medicine 2.0 is mostly what we all experience,
Mhm.
is that doctors are dealing with problems,
Yep.
mostly symptoms of
Yes.
things as they appear to you.
Yeah.
Whereas medicine 3.0 is all about prevention.
Yes.
Is keeping you out of the doctor's office to begin with.
Right. And the
Right.
way the chiropractor put it yesterday was basically sick treatment or sick medicine
Yeah.
is what the medicine is now. It's
Right.
all very
Right.
it's reactive.
Yeah.
And I think half the things that we've talked about on here are how to be proactive instead of reactive.
Yes.
Right.
Usually.
And so this falls definitely within there that you know, yeah, if you're going to a doctor because you have a lump, if you're going to a doctor because you can't breathe well, you broke a hip, you can't remember things. Um, then you're going for sick care
Yeah.
and you're not going for health care. That was it. Sick care versus health care is
Yeah.
how she put it. And
Well, if we're talking about making our health span longer,
right,
yeah, then that definitely healthcare.
right. And so
It's mislabeled as it currently
yes,
sits.
it is definitely sick care. And so his whole medicine 3.0 is really about what healthcare should be, which is preventative, which is
Yeah.
and and I'm not I mean, I do not know the industry well, but I would say that, you know, a lot of sick care, we're going to call it that, is is based on insurance and what insurance is going to pay.
Isn't it weird? It's not really weird.
That's not
It's not really weird.
It's business.
It's how it is.
It is. And, and so it is I would actually think for insurance companies that it would be more beneficial, and you see this every once in a
Mhm.
while with an insurance company. It'd be more beneficial to be preventative
Right.
and for them to give you
I think,
incentives.
man, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Well, I don't either as far as like the common sense of it. But like I have one life insurance policy that I had to prove
Mhm.
that I knew I had to take a test on CrossFit, basically. And this was when I was doing a lot of CrossFit
It's
at
a
the
weird
time.
one.
And
I
by
remember I remember you telling me about
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. And it was it was actually Mutual of Omaha.
Huh.
It's been around forever.
Yeah.
And somehow I got an ad or whatever it was, but I was shopping life insurance at the time, and the rates that I was seeing here were a lot lower for this particular one, even different than
Hmm.
regular Mutual of Omaha or any of the other ones I was looking at. But it based it on basically like, I mean, it asked, it gave you multiple choice, like who are the top, female, um, CrossFit athletes. What is this indie? And basically you had to know those. It was like, I don't know, it was like 50 questions or
Hmm.
something, but it was enough to where like, yeah, you've been doing it for longer than a week,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
and,
Yeah.
and so, anyway, the whole point of that was if I could prove that I, knew enough about CrossFit, then I probably did it, and that I was probably in a healthier category
Right.
than somebody else my age.
Sure.
And so that insurance premium for term life compared to another one I had is so much less expensive and it
Hmm.
continues to stay that even after like 10 years than another one I have.
Hmm.
Um
That's interesting.
it is. So I'm like, if you can think that way,
'Cause yeah, we could get into.
right. But Gene, like what he puts in here is about health and everything. But again,
Yeah.
medicine 2.0 is really based on what an insurance company is willing to pay
Yeah.
for something that's already happened to you. Is the point of
Yeah, it's always treating a symptom,
right.
you know?
And it's never, sometimes it might be the cure, but it's not the, you know, cancer started It didn't start yesterday. That lump did not,
Yeah.
come from yesterday.
Catch
That
a lot of stuff early.
right.
Well,
That
it's like
came
the
from
guy's
when you
statement, "It's better and easier to avoid the first heart attack than treat it after it happens."
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
Right. Right.
In modern insurance, it's like it doesn't care about the potential of you having a heart attack,
No.
right? It just cares about what they have to pay when you have one.
Right. And
Counterintuitive.
right. Every once in a while every once in a while I've seen like healthcare. I think like my wife had one that was, a few jobs back or whatever, and the healthcare that came out basically said, we'll pay for your gym membership. And to me that was incredibly smart
Yeah,
because technically people who exercise
100%.
and eat healthier, um, are more likely to not have as many healthcare issues.
Mhm.
It's kind of science and facts.
Yes, it is.
And if that's what insurance is based off of, health insurance, life insurance, and actuarial
Mhm.
tables and everything of when they think you're going to die or get hurt, or get sick, then it all makes sense to me. Why, as an insurance company, would you not push towards that? But that's not what this book is about.
Yeah, it's not insurance reform.